Hey guys, Chuck with ChuckOut.com, and I'm really excited to share this video with you today. I'm going to be showing you how you can create an income using ClickBank, even if you've never done any kind of affiliate marketing before. I'm going to break it out, 5 simple steps to follow, and you can start creating an income right away. Now, if you're new to this channel, make sure you click the subscribe button on the bottom right corner and also that bell. It'll give you an alert each time I post a brand new video. And if you would, give me a thumbs up. It really will help my video, and I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm on the dashboard of ClickBank. I've just logged in, and I'm going to go up to the top here where it says Marketplace, and I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to click on here, and I'm going to type in affiliate. And I'm kind of cheating because I was actually in here earlier, and I'm going to click the little magnifying glass, and this is going to bring up some products related to affiliate marketing. But you could be interested in health and nutrition, gardening, whatever it is you're interested in. You type it in to that search engine up here, and it'll bring up a whole bunch of different possible programs you could or products you could market. Now, I was in here before, like I said, and I actually found one on the second page for $403.48. And so what I would want to do now is I would want to click on Promote, and then what I'm going to do is I'll click Create, and what it's going to do is it's going to create a link that I can use to market that product with. And that's basically it. It's very straightforward, very simple, and you can make some serious income if you work at it. Obviously, nothing comes without work, and there are no guarantees, but this is probably about as easy as it gets when it comes to affiliate marketing. Okay, so let's go on to the next step. Okay, so we found a product on ClickBank that we want to market. The next step is to create a short video ad, and we can use slides like with something like Animoto, or we could do something with video. For example, you can use your smartphone. Your smartphone's got an amazing camera built right into it, so you don't have to think, well, gee, now I got to go and buy a camera. You don't have to. You can just use your smartphone. You can do animation, and animation is extremely powerful, and I'm going to show you some YouTube channels that are using animation, and the number of subscribers is off the chain. It's off the hook. You're going to be absolutely blown away. You think animation is just for kids? No. Adults love animation, and I'll show you that in a few minutes. Okay, so we've created our video, and the next thing to do is to create a capture page. And I'll put a link or two below of different software that you can take a look at to create a capture page. But what we want to do is do something that perhaps mainstream advertisers are not doing. A lot of times you'll see an ad pointing to a particular product. You go directly from the ad directly to the sales offer. The problem with doing it that way is if the person doesn't buy, and 90% of the time they're going to look at the offer and they'll go, well, it's interesting, but I'm not going to buy it today. And then now you've lost them. So that's 90% of the time. So what we want to do is increase our chances of selling them something. So what we do is we're going to send them to an email capture page first, and then to the actual sales offer. And once we've got their information in here, then what we're going to do is we're going to have a 10-day email series set up, and each day we're going to be using content from the sales offer. And ClickBank is great because they create tremendous sales copy. All you got to do is basically pull from it, create a short email talking about the benefits that product would have, and each day the person is going to get a new email. Now, if the person at the end of the day does not buy that product that you promoted, they obviously showed interest because they took the time to put their name and email information into your capture page, and they went to the sales offer. But for some reason, it just wasn't what they were looking for. But we do know one thing: they're interested in that kind of a product. So if you know of other products, well, then you could, because you have their name and email, you can now email them other offers as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take you over to YouTube. We'll take a look at those channels that are using animation, and again, it's just going to blow your mind. Okay, I'm over on YouTube, and I'm on the Flight Mediocrity channel, and this fellow here, he's He is doing absolutely amazing. He's got 958,000 subscribers, and he's, just to give you some idea, he's doing animation, and 361,000 views. And that's an animation video. Here's another one, 358,000. Now what I've done is I've just simply sorted them by the most popular, but in any case, 171,000 views, 223,000 views, 382,000 views, and on and goes. So I'm not going to beat it up anymore, but you can tell that this guy is absolutely killing it with animation. Here's another one. Okay, so this fellow here has got 118,789 subscribers, and here he's got 10 million views on this video. 10 million views. Guys, if you're not getting excited with this, you should be, because this tells you that you can have fun creating some videos and you're going to get a ton of views. Okay, so 91,000 views, 48,000 views, 28,000 views, 27,000 views, and again, on it goes. Let's go to another one. And here's one with 28, and I don't know if I got this sorted by most popular. Let's check and see. Okay. 17 million views, 7.3 million views, 5.4 million views, 3.3 million views. So this is, you want to create some videos, you can use animation to do it and get tremendous interest on your channel. And imagine, I mean, if you had 10 million views, do you think you might be able to sell something on your channel? I'm guessing that you probably could. Even imagine just 1% of the people that are viewing that website, that video, go, yeah, I want to buy that product, or I want to buy that service. So animation, guys, is a really powerful option for you. You definitely want to give it some thought as part of your arsenal. So I think that personally, I believe that getting yourself in front of the camera is the best. I would say animation definitely is no slouch. So animation is great. It's very engaging with people. People love to watch cartoons. And then, of course, slideshows. I would use slideshows as a last resort. So anyway, those are your three options. Okay, so a quick review. We went over to ClickBank. We found a product we want to market. We created a short video that we're going to use to promote that product. We've created a landing page that we're going to use to capture people's name, an email address, possibly their phone number. And keep in mind that the more information you ask for, the less likely they are to give it to you. So a name and an email, or just an email address. If you ask for an email address only, you have a very high probability that they're going to go through with it. So then that's going to take them over to the offer, but 90% of the time, they're not going to be interested in the product. Maybe they're interested in it, but not enough to make the purchase that day. So we have a series of 10 emails that we've got that are going to go out, one each day, and it's going to have a link back to that offer. And of course, as I said before, if they decide that they don't want that product for some reason, it's just not what they were looking for, we still have their information, we know they're interested in it, and we can promote other products to them that are along the same line. Okay, so then the next thing to do is to go over to our video on YouTube and make sure that when we upload it to YouTube, that we optimize it so that people actually find it. A lot of people fall down in this area, and imagine if you had a restaurant that served amazing food, and I mean, anybody that ever tried it loved it. The problem is nobody knows your restaurant even exists. Well, it's wonderful that you have great food there, but nobody knows it, so nobody's going to come and buy, nobody's going to come and eat at your restaurant. So you need to make sure that people are actually seeing your video ad. So I'm going to take you over to a YouTube channel and just kind of walk you through some of the things you need to be aware of. Okay, so we're over on the Influence at Work channel, and I've got a video pulled up here. It's called The Science of Persuasion, and it's got 10,494,104 views, which is absolutely stellar. You don't generally see those kind of numbers very often. So obviously, this fellow has got an amazing channel and is doing extremely well with that. Now, there are certain things you need to do when you want to promote your videos. When you upload your video, make sure you title the video, name it the same as the title of your video. So if your video is called The Science of Persuasion, if that's what you titled it on YouTube, then you want to do the same thing when you name the video. So when you're creating the video, call it The Science of Persuasion. Okay. Next thing you want to do is attach a description to it. Put the title of your video in the first somewhere within the first. Well, put your website address that you want people to go to, like he's got here, and then put your title of your video in that first sentence. Now, you don't have to put it in exactly the same. There's a thing called semantics. So as long as it's similar, it means the same thing, that's all you need to do. But make sure you do that. And you should have a description that's about 200 words in length. And it's recommended that you have the science of persuasion mentioned at least 3 times in that description. Okay. Then the next thing is you want to have video tags, and you can use, I use Video IQ. Now, this is not the greatest video to show you because he doesn't have very many video tags. In here, he's got 1. I don't even know why he would have of there. That's kind of weird. Persuasion, and yeah, so he didn't do very well with his video tags. Video tags are kind of like keywords. A keyword is like The Science of Persuasion would be considered a keyword. People would be looking for that phrase. Okay, so when we say keyword, we don't mean word. We mean word or phrase. So then you have your title, and he might put an additional, although he definitely doesn't need to with that kind of views, but he could have another keyword phrase in here. Okay, follow that. Science of Persuasion for 2018, or Science of Persuasion for people wanting to learn the principles of persuasion. Okay, so the principles of persuasion is something in addition to that. So people might be looking for principles of persuasion along with the science of persuasion. They go together. In any case, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to attach additional keywords, which we call tags, and you're going to add them to your video as well. Now, keep in mind that Google and YouTube are like an amazing encyclopedia. What they want to do is they want to look at, when somebody types in a search, what they're going to do is they're going to look for those keywords that you have used. So if somebody types in, I want to learn about the science of persuasion. Well, if you have yours called the science of convincing people, then maybe they're not going to go to your video. So if you're wanting to talk about the science of persuasion, make sure you use those words in the title of your video. Okay, so I've actually got a course that I've put together that I'll give you a link to it. It's free, and it actually helps you with making sure that you've optimized your videos properly. Hey, I hope you got some value from this video. If you did, slam that thumbs up. I really would appreciate it. It really helps my video. And if you haven't done this yet, if you're new to my channel, make sure you click the little red button to subscribe, and also the bell, and it'll give you an alert each time I post a brand new video. So you take care. I wish you all the best with your marketing efforts, and I'll see you on the next training video.